Welcome to episode 72 of Look What Jess Found. Jess, a few years ago, bought a bunch of Kennedy half dollars, 300 to be exact. In one of the previous episodes, I did do one of the bags. I have two of them here. This is the 1969s. So, honestly, I don't know much about. I hate when I do that. Forget to put on my finger gloves. I don't know much about them. I did some research on Kennedy half dollars prior to making the video, and I'll talk about it for a little bit while we look at them. Are you serious? What was that? Nah, forget it. So, this is my understanding. Number one, they're not worth a ton, like you would think, 40% silver, candy half dollar. Generally speaking, they're about in nice shape, like these are. I mean, these aren't super worn or anything like that. They're $5 to $6 on eBay. That's it. That's the long and short of now. You can go on eBay, right? And hey, Jess, what are you talking about? I see this sold for $2. Yeah, I mean, it could sell for 99 cents with $5 shipping. You know what I mean? So yeah. So if you want to look at it that way, yeah, you can buy them for a penny with $6 shipping. Yes. So, but you can't, on an individual basis, you cannot get them delivered to your house for under $6. I mean, $5.50, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can buy 100 of them for something like I gotta find a place for this. I don't know, whatever it is, 250, 300, 400, 500, whatever it is. I'm not that I don't remember, but I remember I looked them up individually, what they sell for. That ear looks weird, right? All his ears weird. Yeah, it's a little line. This one's bagged too. See it? There's a little line coming off his ear. I guess it's typical on him. I'm gonna put the bag over here so I can just throw them into the bag. It's like getting in the way now. So maybe I got them for a good deal or something, whatever that is, when I bought them. So I looked online and basically they're not worth anything. You know what I mean? They haven't went up much in value since I bought them. And I have a total of 300 of them. So maybe whatever, $700-800. And the other ones I checked out, and I didn't find anything good on them. Forty percent silver. Now, of course, I guess I bought it a little bit as a hedge, right? Because they are so cheap. So silver somehow jumps to jumps to, I don't know, not even $30, man. That's not going to do it, to be honest with you. Jumps to $40, $50 at some point. Let's call it 50. Let's just double it. Let's call it $50. Well, then the price will double, right? Maybe maybe they'll sell for $10 each. And bagged all over the place, huh? Maybe they'll sell for $10 a piece, or $6 for lots. 10 for 60 or something like that. They sell for $6 a piece. You walk away with $6 a piece on them, and you got 100 of them. Now you're talking about 600 a piece. No, now you're talking about $1,500. Let's call it for the 300 of them. So obviously, if something doubles, that's better. Hopefully, it doesn't double because the economy got totally screwed. You know what I mean? That would be a bad way. That's part of the. That's part of. I look at the nose. I see that on the nose. I look at that. So they talk about the hedge for inflation, the hedge for inflation. Nah, it's just hit. Could even be like a bag hit, really. Hedge for inflation, right? Precious metals, blah, blah, blah. And that's true. It is a hedge for inflation. The problem is, what's the chance that you have so much of it that you really offset inflation? I mean, you're talking about a lifetime, right, of inflation, not a month of inflation or a week of inflation. What good's a few thousand off? Even if you got, all right, let's say you got 200,000. Let's eat simple numbers. Let's say you have $100,000 in gold, right? So gold actually, and gold just went up. Let's see what it is this morning. I think yesterday was like 21. Did it just go down? No, it went up more. It's 21.26. I think yesterday platinum went down. That's a super. Platinum is so gold right now is 21.25 on the bid. Silver is 23.86 on the bid. Platinum is 8.80. Now, platinum, in my opinion, is probably, it might go down. If platinum goes under 8, I'm a buyer. Really close to the 750, I'm a buyer. But that would take care of all the premiums. If it goes on the 7, if it goes on the 8, I'm really watching it. And if it gets close to 750, I'm a buyer. I think platinum's gonna go. I mean, it could be 5 years from now, but I really think platinum's going to be the one that's just one day they're going to need. This is what I think is going to happen with platinum. All right, I guess we'll make this into like a little, since I'm doing bagged. That's a nice bagger, 3-tooth bagger. That's the one I always see. I don't know how they do that. It's always three of them, and it looks like 3 little teeth. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Oh, they're very close to each other. I don't know. Whatever. So platinum's the one that I see. Like gold. I mean, will gold ever like just shoot out to? Yeah, it could happen, and it could shoot back down. It could shoot up 1,000. It could shoot back down 1,000. Once platinum goes up, it probably will not come down right away. I mean, remember, platinum used to be double the price of gold. When gold was, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I remember it was doubled. And I kind of feel like when gold was 1,000, platinum was 2,000. That's the numbers I have in my head. The first gold coin I bought was at $300 or $350 off of eBay in like 2005-ish. And I sold it for $50 more, whatever that was. It was $50 more, and I thought I was, forget about it. I'm gonna look at the plants there, and I'm gonna look at the little artist signature. Let me look at another one to compare. All right, so the artist signatures are everywhere. Just want to get it into my brain, and the plants, yeah, are a little different on the one we were just looking at. Let me look at it under the loop. What's that? Is that a little fruit? There's a little circle one. Let me look at another one. Nah, it's on all of them. There's there's 2 fruit or 3 fruit on that one. Oh yeah, they got fruit on them. I guess those are olives. It's an olive branch. It's the only thing I can think of. So platinum was, I remember back in the day, platinum was always double of what gold was. And it's still like that for years. And then it just came down, came down, came down. Gold went up, 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 up. I guess less catalytic converters, more whatever, electric cars, whatever it is. More use of silver in industry. But my understanding is I'll look at that on the one, how the amount of platinum compared to the use and the recyclability and all that. It doesn't even make sense why it's so low. It's almost like it's being suppressed or something. So all they need to do is have some sort of, I don't care about that, some sort of whatever, discovery or flying cars, a new battery or something where they need, I look at the ear there, I look at the ear, or something that they need platinum and it just ain't enough. Yo, remember you heard it here first. Oh wow, the markets they're all down today. Not by a full percentage point. The Nasdaq's down 41%. Excuse me, 0.41%. Yeah, it's a big difference. 41%, 0.41%, 0.41%. So not even a half a percent, but that's pretty significant though. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to do both of these. I mean, maybe I could do a two-parter. I really want to get these off my desk and back in the safe. Oh, wowzers. That's different. That's a different bag. You can see it right there. Let me look at that. Let me see how pretty that is. I'll hold on to this one, believe it or not. I'll hold on to that. I think that it's just so. All right, I'm gonna stay on topic. I'm gonna stay on the platinum. I'll just put that down there. I'll get back to it later. Platinum. So that's what I think can happen to platinum. We've already have a historical precedence for it to be double gold. Okay, so that's bada bing, bada boom. That's there. And the platinum is less. I'll look at the eyebrow in that in a second. Let me look compared to another one. Wow, what? Both of them have weird eyebrows. Can I get one regular eyebrow? So, all right, let's go back to these. So honestly, I mean, I did hedge with some gold. I did videos on gold. You can watch them. You know, and platinum for that matter. Um, and it was a tough choice. You know, I just like I said, I hedged. I got both. But honestly, if there was one that I would have just bought, it's like, and that's not true. It's a very difficult decision to make because gold is so much easier to sell. That's the bottom line. You know, you buy gold. Let's say you got $100,000. You know, you hit lotto. You've been saving, inheritance, whatever. And you say, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna buy." Because you'll go out and you buy yourself a brand new car. You go on vacation. You live it up for, you buy gifts. Christmas will be great this year, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then you're like, oh, so you're gonna spend if you get 100 grand, 50 grand, whatever, you're gonna spend it. You know, you've been so frugal and so good. For all these years and so responsible. You haven't been on vacation in years. And you say, you know what, man, you start thinking about all the things you want to buy, and you're like, wow, man, 100,000. I could blow that in 6 months, you know, and it's gone. Goodbye. Adios, amigo. So you say, okay, I'm going to buy precious metals, right? All right. Now, if you buy the precious metals, now you can't spend it, right? That's the bottom line. It's not, you can't even put it in the bank because if you put it in the bank, you got access to it. You use your debit card, your credit card, and bada bing, bada boom, you're back to broke again. All right. So you say, okay, if I buy the gold and I put it in the safe deposit box, now there's this whole process of spending. You can't spontaneously and impulsively spend your $100,000, right? Okay. Which is genius, right? I mean, little safe. Matter of fact, you can get a free. I get a free safety deposit box at my bank. Um, think for having the business account, something like that. Yeah, for having a business account, I get a free set, the little tiny one, but that can hold, I don't know, millions of dollars in gold. By the way, it's empty. I could put a little. I was thinking about putting a little, like a laughing face in there with sucker. There's nothing in it. I get it for free, so I keep it. If ever I want to put something in it. I'll look at that, of course. So you get 100,000 in this fictional science fiction example, and you say, "Okay, I'm going to buy $100,000 in precious metals." Now, if you buy gold, this is I think this what I'm going to go through right now. I think is the most typical thought process. Okay, if you buy gold, you could basically take it and get your money back anytime you want. You can just travel to different. I see that in the O and G. Travel to different anywhere, any places. You know what I'm saying? And you get your money back. If you don't want to do over 10,000, whatever the case may be. It takes you a few days, a few weeks, whatever, month, and you got 100 grand cash. Okay, but you can't just you can't just go out and you can't just grab a coin and go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Or give it and go buy a ticket with it. Or not yet anyway. So maybe we will be able to do two of them. Maybe we will. So you got the 100 grand. Now you're thinking, what are you going to buy? Are you going to buy gold, platinum, silver, copper? That's about it. Even copper, you're talking about the weight would be just. I mean, but $100 in copper, $400 in copper is going to get you. Not really, because a pound of copper on online, so damn heavy, that and that between that and taxes, it's like $20. I think it's like $15-$20 a pound, online. So copper's, maybe that's out of the question. It doesn't even matter. Forget about copper. We got silver, platinum, and gold. That's it. Okay. And you got 100,000. All right. Whatever. You spend 10,000 on silver, which oh my God. You know what the weight is on $10,000 in silver? Somebody do it out there in their head. I don't know. You're talking about pounds and pounds and pounds of silver. Forget about it. Is it 100? I don't know. I remember bought $1,000 in silver a couple of times. And I want to say it's like 5 pounds ish per thousand. Yeah, so I'm gonna say 10,000 is like 40, 50 pounds, whatever, something like that. Man, that's remember those 2 bags of pennies that I did the videos on? Those things were heavy as heck. Super duper, oopa paloopa heavy. Okay, so now that's what you got now in silver with 10 grand. Great. Now you can go out and if a zombie apocalypse hits, you got so much silver to go trade for, right? 'Cause that's what you're thinking about, right? Oh, if there's a zombie apocalypse, you can't trade gold. We're gonna do. I guess you can start clipping pieces of gold and weighing it and all that. But not very efficient. If you're starving and someone's got a chicken, you're gonna start clipping gold. You're gonna get ripped. But if you got 10 whatever, I don't know what it is, $25 a piece, let's call it, and that's 4 for every 100. That's 40 for every 1,000. That's 400 400 silver coins, silver dollars, whatever. Rounds, whatever. You got 400 of them for $10,000. Zombie apocalypse hits, and you go out, and they know that that Eric got just a line. Eric's got silver, and that's the currency of your village. And so whenever Eric and Marte have silver, so Eric's got silver, Marte's got platinum. Oh no, we're talking about silver. Let's stay on silver. Okay, I screwed up this. Sorry. All right. Eric and Marte got silver, and so when people want to sell their chickens, they go to Eric and Marte, and they're the silver bank of the village. Okay, so you guys are living high in the hog. You got some serfs on your plot of land, and they're cooking and cleaning for you, and you're the silver traders. All right, that's -1. All right, these are the 66s. All right. So you got your 10,000 in silver, right? So now you got 90,000 more, and you're ready for the zombie apocalypse. Let me put these over here. Let me put these over. So you're ready for the zombie apocalypse. Okay, so you got your 10,000 in silver. Eric and Marte, that's it. You're set. Zombie apocalypse comes. You're set with your silver. Okay, now you have 90,000 more. Well, you got to get the gold, right? Because, I don't know how, I don't know how liquid the platinum is at this point, as of 2024. You know what I mean? I don't know how liquid the platinum is. So you have to have the gold, because that's it. You can just get your money back. Even if it goes down a little bit, it's not going to go down much. It has the potential to double. That's a nice one. Probably the nicest one we've seen so far. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that one just because it's the nicest. It's not a proof, but it could be like a first strike or something like that, or polished planchet. And I got the little polishing cloth here. Let me just wipe it down. See if it comes out, looks even nicer with a little wiper. Yeah, these things are only worth $5, man. It doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? If you can sell it for $7 because it's a nice example. Yeah, I'll hold on to one of those. Why not? Maybe even nice Kennedys might even be worth that one's really shiny. I'm thinking maybe it's even like a first strike, like I was saying. All right. These would probably make nice gifts, to be honest with you. Like a nice little polishing video, right? Just give them away. Okay. So you got your silver for the zombie apocalypse. And now you're like, all right. And now you're gonna buy 50,000 in gold. Okay, easy peasy. Sign your paperwork, go to your local LCS, you get your 50. That's a nice one too, actually. All right, 40% silver, right? Just that's a nice one. I think I'm gonna keep that one too. I'm gonna put it to the side. Now you got your 40,000 for platinum. This was an ender. And so you go and you buy your 40,000 platinum. Boom. Congratulations. You're broke again. You tell your honey bunny, sorry, honey bunny. No no trip to the Riviera this year. We're gonna save in case there's a zombie apocalypse. All right, very good. Some of these 66s are nice. And the other ones are nice too. Yeah, I can hold on to a couple of these. And I'm going through them, right? If they're choice, I'll just put them to the side. And some of these are just nicer. So now you have your 100,000 in precious metals, 50,000 in gold, 40,000 in platinum, 10,000 in silver. Gold has been going up pretty much steadily for the past, whatever, year, let's call it. It was down to like, I want to say like 1,800 last year. And then it's been flip-flopping between 1950 and 2,100 for the past, whatever, 6 months-ish. With the way the economy is, I mean, put it like this. Think about it. If McDonald's has doubled, right? How is gold not going to double? Just that. I mean, it's just it's so simple. McDonald's has doubled, right? Literally doubled, if not tripled, or whatever you want to. Your area is. How can gold? It doesn't even make sense. So you know it's being suppressed. I look at that bagging there. That looks bagged. So you know gold's being suppressed, right? It's totally 100% manipulated. I'm pretty sure this is a bagger, but it's a design though. You know, it's like a really pretty cool design. Does that mean it's worth anything? No. So I'm not even gonna keep it. To be honest with you. But at some point, the manipulators. I'll hold on to that one. That's another really shiny one. Really shiny one. The manipulators are going to cash in. You know, that's what they do. This is what I'm saying, but it takes so much time and so much planning on their end. They're patient little snakes that it's just going to happen. I mean, right now it's going up. It's 21.25, and then, but that's very quick, right? That's very quick movement. So I'm thinking it's going to be 2,300 I don't know about by the end of the year, but probably within the next couple of years. I mean, it could just jump up to 2,300, right? Okay. So it's going to go to 2,300. Let's just put it like that. I mean, like, obviously that's the next benchmark. Well, the next benchmark is 25, and then the next is 3,000. But it's going to get to 3,000 pretty soon. All right. Well, I guess you did pretty good. This looks like it's missing plating or something, which I don't understand, unless it's fake. I don't think it's fake. I think it's just frosted or dirty or something. I mean, it doesn't really I mean, it does matter, but I'm just saying $2. You know what I'm saying? $5, $2 without fees and all that. $5, $6 shipped. But irregardless, goes to 2,300. You made a 50% profit. You bought it at 2,000. You can sell it. Sometimes you could even get premiums at your, like they'll pay you extra over spot at your, if it's really desirable, you'll get more money at certain coin shops. Okay. So gold, great hedge. It's going up, up, up. You know, it hits, let's say it hits 4,000 within the next 10 years. You spent 50. I mean, I hate to say it, all it did was double in 10 years, right? Inflation has doubled within 5. So believe it or not, gold might not even be, I mean, it's a hedge against inflation, but inflation might beat gold. You know what I mean? The McDonald's went up 100%, doubled in 3 years. Gold hasn't doubled. I'll look at that on the wing there. Let me look at another wing. Oh, okay. I had to move it like that. I'm leaning back right now. I could even go in a little further, just a drop. Okay. Gold hasn't doubled. McDonald's doubled, but gold hasn't doubled. Let's go back to this one now. Nothing. So, but it doesn't matter because if you would have had dollars, you would have lost half the value of your money, right? But you bought gold, so now you have double. I see. Oh, snap. Do you see that? I have to make sure my eye isn't playing tricks on me. Do you see that? I'm gonna leave it right there for a second. Tell me if you see what my eyes are telling me I don't see. I'm gonna leave it there. Right there. I have to look under the loop. It looks like there's like a what's that called? Die clash. I can see it a little further. I can't see it. I can't see it close up. No, I think I'm imagining it. Yeah, right there. Right there. Let me look at it again. I'll be honest with you. It's so light. It could be a die clash, but it could not be a die clash also. And the one thing you have to ask yourself, I mean, it would have to be like a $10,000, $20,000 coin for me to spend whatever, between the shipping and the tax and the this and the conservation, whatever it's going to cost 50, 60, $100. You know what I mean? And then they say, nah, that's not a die clash. You know what I mean? And then if it is a die clash and it's a $200 coin, but you spent $100 to get it graded, and then you go to sell on eBay, you take the best offer of 50, of 150. And and then eBay takes their $30. You went through all that gambling for $20. I mean, if it's for vanity, if it's for your collection, oh yeah, and that's different. Then go for it. You know what I'm saying? I collect a couple things, not much. Not much. I don't collect much. Obviously, I put to the side the coins that are that I want to sell on eBay. I put them to the side. Link is below or in the about page. Oh, okay. I'll look at the ear on that. I think that's just wear. Okay, so you have your hedge. Your hedge on gold with your 50,000. Now it's worth 100,000. Okay. And all it is a hedge, right? It's 10 years later. You got a 50% raise, but inflation's 100%. And you got your gold that's now worth 100,000. Okay. So you go cash in your gold because inflation's outbeating your job. YouTube isn't paying nothing to creators. You kept your membership to $5 a month, but inflation's doubled, so you're really only getting $250, and whatever the case. See, when you drop something, that means it's true. It's gonna happen. That's the coin, the coin roll hunter, future teller, prophesier. Okay, so now you have your 100,000, right? You still got your silver, you still have your gold because it's not a zombie apocalypse. You're just working like you had 10 years before, and you got a 50% raise, but inflation is doubled, right? It's another nice one. I'll put this one to the side too. All right. Well, what are you gonna do with the 100 grand? Now you got the $100,000. It was better than keeping it in the bank. It's better than keeping it in the bank. How long is it gonna last you? You know what I'm saying? You know? Now you got no more gold. You got your 100 grand. You go spend it on. It lasts you 10 years. You take it out. You pay you pay your bills. You you got money on the side. Everything's going good for 10 years. Hopefully the economy stabilizes. I'll keep that one too. That was nice. Economy stabilizes. Hopefully everything goes great. To your dying days. But I see that. No, that's nothing. It's just a shadow. Shiny spot. But platinum. You bought the $40,000 in platinum. You got your silver for the zombie apocalypse. That was an ender. You got your gold to hedge against inflation. Why didn't you just spend the extra 40,000 on more gold or more silver? I mean, if silver goes up, you get crazy premiums on silver, especially on the silver eagles. You know what I'm saying? You get crazy premiums when silver and gold go up. The premiums on those silver eagles. That's what I try to only buy silver eagles, to be honest with you. I mean, if it's a super deal on rounds, I'll buy them, but I way much prefer Silver Eagles than rounds, especially if you get them cheap. Because when silver and gold go up and platinum, those Eagles, they go way up. So you can make a lot of money on premium if you have the Silver Eagles or the platinum, whatever the eagle is of that coin versus a round. So I think the Eagles, when gold was 1900, the Eagles were like $100 premium. So it was like $2,000 for I'll look at that on there. It was like $100 for the premium on the Eagles. Bagged, 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 bagged. So I can see premiums on Silver Eagles also doubling to $200. So again, now that's a freebie. That's freebie money. Well, not really. I guess if it's double, the premium's in there, really, right? So that's not true. I shouldn't have said freebie, but you paid the 100, so it's not free really, because now you're just getting the double back on that also, um, from inflation, just like you did on the gold value. But if you could find a cheap premium, on Eagles, like let's say they have specials at SD Bullion or something like that, I would get it all day long. Because once the precious metal goes up, those premium discounts are gone. I see that on the neck. I think that's just damage. Yeah, this is all damage. I saw one interesting one there on the table. Okay, so yeah, Silver Eagles. I would go with the eagle on any coin before anything else, unless the premium is so ridiculous because it's up. Then you could just wait for it to come down if you want. But my preference is always the Eagles. So now you got the platinum. Well, like I said, if something crazy, I mean, do you know how much? Check this out. You want to? Does everybody out there know what? I'm taking drinking some coffee. Rhodium is. All right. Does everyone out there know what rhodium is? It's one of the precious metals that's always on the spot price of precious metal charts. It's the last one on the bottom. It's always the most expensive. Rhodium has been chilling around. If I recall correctly, it's been chilling around 5,000 for the past year or two. I mean, it might have been like 6 or 7, but it's down, right? Click the 20-year or the 10-year, the 15-year. Do you know how much rhodium was? Whatever, but at its high, I think it was like 10 or 15 years ago. 15 years ago, it was. I think it was $20,000 or $25,000 or $30,000. It was super. It was ridiculous high. I mean, if you would have sold rhodium at its high, I'm just gonna say 25,000, and you would have took that 25,000, rolled it into I think gold at that time was like $300. All right, let's call it 250 just to make simple math. If you would have took that one rhodium, you would have been able to buy what, 100 ounces of gold. Oh my God! I mean, obviously, if an if was I'll look at that in the hairline. If an if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. But I'm just saying, that's because it went down by 80%, and gold has went up by 80%. Not 80%, excuse me, 800%. 800% since it was 250, because now it's 2,000, 2,100, whatever it is. So forget about it. So rhodium was a bad bet 15 years ago. Gold was a great bet 15 years ago. So now, all right, looks like a nice one. Hold on to that one. So now, so yeah, rhodium, forget about it. So imagine if whatever happened to rhodium to make it go to 25,000 happens to platinum. Okay? And you didn't buy the platinum, right? Well, you're going to kick yourself in the rear end for a long, long, long time. I look at that. But now, oh snap. No way. Yep. Yepper. Yeah, boy. Yepper depper. Let me check all the rest of them real quick. Man, you can see it a mile away too. Let me look at it under the lupa. The lupa dupa. Loompa doompa doopity doo. I got a Kennedy. That's doubled to. Oh yeah, baby. Oh wow. I knew it was gonna be doubled in other places. So is the H. Man, you for some reason you just that's the ones that are worth cheese. You don't find any of them. I really didn't think we were gonna find any. It's so obvious. All right, what's it worth? I don't know. $100. I mean, you just don't find any kind of doubling whatsoever on. You can see it in the H too, and the U. That's where it's the most. Can you see it? I feel like I'm too close. There you go. Yeah, boy. Let me put that on a business card. Can't believe we found one out of 200. I know that's going to be the only one we're going to find because that's like, just forget about it. All right. Wow. Yeah, there were, yeah, any type of, so I'm going to finish. Okay, I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that. Maybe I'll do that in the bonus section. No, I'm not going to do it in the bonus section. Bonus section is not really for coin stuff. This one's kind of nice too. Okay, I'll put that one inside too. So, so you're gonna kick yourself, you know, if you didn't buy the platinum, but you did buy platinum in this fictional story. You bought the 40,000 in platinum. You're holding on to it. You're like, oh man, Jess, why'd you tell me to buy the platinum? Gold went up, gold doubled. First of all, I didn't tell you to buy platinum. That's number one. Hey, don't blame me for nothing, man. But you were talking about buying platinum, so I did too. Platinum's only went up. Platinum's only you bought it for 1,000. Platinum's 1,500, but gold you bought for 2, and it's 4. And you're like, oh man, I should have bought all gold. But I listened to Look What Jess Found, and I bought 40,000 platinum. And then all of a sudden, Elon says, hey, coming out with this new IPO with these flying cars that whatever, you parking on top of your house, you don't even need a driveway. You put a magnet up on top of your roof, and the car just floats up and hangs out, doesn't take any space or nothing, just hangs out on top of your house. And the IPO splits 10 times in a week. And guess what? The main component of the circuitry is inside these new flying cars. Yep. You know it. Platinum. That's a nice bag of there, huh? It's just pretty looking. Let me look at it. What interesting bagging that is. Really interesting looking. It's not worth anything, but it's just interesting. Platinum. So, Eric and Marte have 40,000 in platinum too. And platinum goes from 1,500 to 15,000 in this hypothetical science fiction novel. Now, if you got 40, if you got 10,000 for every 10,000 in platinum in this figure, it goes from 1,500 to 15,000. It 10x's. No, is that 10x? Yes, that's 10x. It 10x's in a year. Oh, that's a nice one. Needs a little cleaning, but it's really nice though. I think these are worth cleaning. You know, they're pretty cool. I'll hold on to that one too. 10x's. So now your 40 grand just turned into 400 in this hypothetical situation. Because platinum has, you want to do something, you want to do something crazy. I think I did a video on it. It might be in the precious metal playlist. Look up the all of the properties of platinum. It will blow you away, man. It's like it's the heaviest. I think there's only one metal, precious metal. I don't even know if it's a precious metal. There's only like one metal that's heavier than platinum, if there is one, or platinum's the absolute heaviest, something like that. It has like it's even better than, I believe, better than silver for electrical, for electricity, the conductivity of electricity. It's the least, it tarnishes the least of all the precious metals. I mean, it's bananas. And that's it. I mean, that's it. There's and platinum is that's it. There's platinum. You know, the rhodium. I don't know about that. I'm sure. I mean, there's a reason it's so expensive, but actually, there's also a reason why it lost 80% of its value. So I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. But the platinum, I'm telling you, man, I know it's going to double and triple within the next 10 years. And I could see it 10x and very quickly, in a year or two in the future, if I look at the ear, if there's some sort of need for it and they just don't have enough. That's it. They don't have enough. It's bagging, but it's really a cool bagging. It's bagged all over this one. It's bagged in such a way that it actually almost looks like a dye chip, but it's not a dye chip. I'm pretty sure it's not a dye chip. It's just bagging. So So that was it. So we got right to an hour, which is what I like doing my videos. I'm gonna hold on to this one. I can see it already. It's a nice one. Yeah, it's nice. Just that some of them are just a little nicer than others. That's all. They're all pretty nice actually. Like I said, just some of them are just a little nicer than the others. Maybe for like a little stocking stuffer or something, you know. So that was pretty cool. We had a really, well, you know what? I'm almost done. Yeah. So that's how I would do it. You know, I ran into some chatter. That's how I do it. I would definitely get some platinum personally, and that's the head. That's the head. Platinum's the hedge on the unexpected. And we talked about precious metals for the whole hour. That was pretty cool. It was different, you know. That was different. That was different. That was very different. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming to episode 72. I believe it's 72. I didn't even check. That was bad, Jess. Bad, Jess. Bad, Jess. Mm-hmm. Yes. Episode 72. Okay. And I'll see you on the next one. Oh. Did I trick anybody? I think it's funny. I like it. So that was different. Okay. A little sip of cafe. That was different. Precious metals are super interesting. Big bucks though, you know, even with the silver, you know, you're talking about at $25, $25 around, $30 or $32 for a silver eagle. You know, you're talking about bucks, you know. Right? 100 of them is $3,000. You know, maybe that's a mortgage payment or two mortgage payments, whatever it is. You know, two mortgage payments or whatever. It's a lot of money, man. To drop on an investment, a hedge against inflation. But if you got it, you know, if you're doing it little by little, that's why a lot of people say they take $100 a month. They buy four, if you can. I don't even think you can buy. You were able. I was getting the Silver Eagles for, I want to say, $23 when they were 20 or 19, because the premium was like $3 or $4. Now they're $23, and then maybe it's $5. So now they're 28. Whatever. I'm just saying, still, yeah, buy four of them a month. Every 10 months, you got 40. You know, 2 years, you got 100. You got your 100. It's a nice hedge. You know, nice little savings. And if silver pops to $50, you know, in that scenario, you got 100 and it doubles. Maybe and then you'll see if there's a pop in any type of precious metal, if there's a pop, you're going to see the premiums explode. which if you're holding, you get those premiums because the premiums are baked into the price, right? So you'll see in the example where silver goes to bid, spot bid of 50. It might be, that doesn't mean you, does that mean, yeah, I think you get it pretty close. Then that's where that's where the premium comes in. Because you always get it at whatever, between bid and ask, whatever that is at your local LCS. And then the premium is what they bake into their profit. So let's say it becomes $10 for the walking eagle, the silver eagle. So now it's $60 if you want at 50, and they a $10 premium. They want, I think premium's the right vernacular term. If it's not, I'm sorry. I'm calling it premium. I think it's called premium. So now it's $60, but you bought them when it was $21, and it was a $4 premium. You got them for 25 on the Silver Eagles. Now it's $60 with the premium. So you get that money back. You get that premium. But if you bought the rounds and the premium's $2, and you spent $2 on, you spent $1 on your premium, yeah, you get it's doubled. Your premium is doubled from $1 to $2, but it's only $1. I guess that's similar, but the point is, you're going to get a lot more premium for the Silver Eagle. So that was different. These were the only. I had 2 more bags of them. So I said, I had them lying around up here for like 2 months. I did one like a month or 2 ago. I did 100, and I had 2 more, and I said, all right, they're lying around. I gotta put them away. And we were able to do that. Now I could get them off the desk, and I have super limited space on my desk. And that was pretty cool. It was the 66s. I'm going to do an abridged version. It's not much to see, but it'll be a quick abridged version. And thank you. If you stood here the whole time, I appreciate it. It's and we did find that one. I'll talk about it in the abridged. Let me end this, okay? And thank you. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.